Yes.
Hello. Yay. Oh, this is so funny.
Come on over here. Fernando, get your face in here. Fernando is the
Hi.
director,
Hi, how
Hi,
are
Fernando.
you?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
and he has a coffee shop. He works 6 days a week, and Sundays is his only day to do shows. And
Oh, wow.
we're doing a show on ghosts. So
That is so funny.
he's supposed to show up at 9, and he's late. And then you just texted, and I'm like, oh. So
See the universe.
yeah,
Are you in Peru now?
I'm in Lima, Peru, Miraflores, and it's 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Oh, I'm glad I got you at a good time then. It's not like 1 in the morning or something.
No. So this is the Sam Bell Show, and the purpose is to elevate consciousness. And we have field reporters that report something they've observed and their opinions about it. So it's two different things. And so you are what would be called a field reporter, who is directly on the spot.
Yes.
So, and we know each other because we worked in rehab together, and I did channel your angel, and it was cool. And you're a dog lover.
Yep, I am, and she's right here.
Can you hold her up, or?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Come here, Lil. Come here. Lil, come here.
This is Lily.
Oh, there's Lily.
Hi, Lily. Oh, she's listening. Hi, Lily. She rides in the front of your bicycle, and she's with you all the time. Lily. So,
That's fun.
and your name is Lusann. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, well, Lusann. You can say Lusann. I like that better.
Lusann. Okay, like Lusann. And we're on the Swiss-Italian border.
Yes.
And so I'm expecting the producer to show up, so we're going to finish the show. And you just sent me a text, and your text said what?
I have the spirit that is in my condo. I moved here about 2 years ago, and I felt it immediately. I don't know. I think it's male, but and it every so often it just acts up. And it seems like when I go away, like I just went away to Maine for a couple nights, it comes back. When I went out to Sedona for a bit and came back, it came back. And it so basically what it does is it plays around with all my doors. When I leave for work, I always shut all my doors.
Yeah.
And I gate her in my bedroom. So she has my bedroom. And so a couple times I've come home and my bathroom door, like my guest bathroom door, is locked. And the only way you can lock is from the inside.
Yeah.
Never go in that bathroom.
Yeah.
And the first time it happened, I thought, this is strange. Nobody's in my house. And it's the kind that you push the button in. So the only way you can open it is through that little, like a poke thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, first time I was like, and then it was happening more often. And I know that, like I said, I don't use that bathroom. So anyway, that was the first thing. And then finally I read up and, and I thought it might have been a spirit. So I tried to tell him to go away. And it seemed like that worked for a little bit. And now he's back into just turning lights on. And I don't leave any lights on when I leave, except for I have one on a timer for her in the bedroom. But like last night, I came home and my walk-in closet was open and the light was on. And like I know that I'm forgetful because I'm getting up there in age, but I just think that
No, because you're paying such close attention to Lily.
That's right.
Lily's more important than Lusann. It's like the door shut.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then is Lily looking at things or no? You think she might perceive something?
Yeah. The funny thing is like when we first moved in here, and I live in a 55 plus community. Okay?
Yes.
And so there was the guy who lived here before had passed away. His wife passed away. They were very Catholic, extremely Catholic. they didn't die. I don't think they died in the condo. I was asking my neighbors about that. But I just felt like there was a lot of negative stuff that I felt when I first moved in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to clear it with the sage and everything. And but anyway, she would tend to go into that guest bathroom, and she'd just lay on my little bath mat there. And I'm like, why is she in that guest bathroom? You know, like nobody goes in there. So she brings her ball in there. Sometimes she just sits in there.
Mm-hmm.
And normally she's out with me. So I don't know. Maybe she does sense, I think she does sense that. And then there's been other things, some weird stuff. One time I was in the kitchen. This was when I came back from Sedona. And I was very highly, when I go to Sedona, that's how I get energized. And I get very in tune. And so when I came back, I was standing in the kitchen, and I felt like someone had put their hands on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
The touch.
I
It's
kind
just
of
touching you. They're touching the light switch. They're touching the door lock. They're opening it because it's just a touch. It takes a lot of energy on the other side, but you can do the touch.
Yeah. And
Something touched you on your back.
yeah,
That's a no-no.
that's in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's a
And
no-no.
then, and there was other one freaky thing that happened too when I was in bed. I don't remember what it was, because I remember it was all around when I came back from Sedona. And again, I was gone, so I think they like to come back in when I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I'm very sensitive anyway.
No, you're very sensitive, sweetheart. No, you're rehab.
Yeah.
You're rehab and massage therapist and OT, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're...
But I pick up on so much,
Yeah. Now, there's spirits everywhere. And I'm not picking on Catholics, but if you're afraid of stuff, sometimes you're afraid, and you think you're going to die, and you don't know what's going on. And then it's kind of safe in the retirement community. You can kind of hang. There's other deceased people walking around and stuff, people you knew from before, and so it's kind of like a picnic ground. And so
Exactly.
if you are empathic, or if you have what you have, which is empathy means you actually feel what they feel. Because we rehab people, we got to feel what's going on in their, lower back or whatever. That I think that there's two things happening. One is, you're elevating in your consciousness, so you're kind of leaving the normal world. Congratulations. The fear and greed and stuff is not, is not where you're functioning on. You're coming from unconditional love, and you're there with your baby. I mean, it's just like, how good can it get? So what happens is, you're not protecting yourself, is one thing. And the second thing is, you've got a rude discarnate who's violating your space. And if they know that they're violating your space, maybe they won't. It's up to them. So there's 3 things we can do. Anything else you want to tell me before I have my 3 suggestions? At least 3 suggestions.
No.
Well, the sage, did you buy it at Sedona at the store?
No, I bought it in Newburyport at a health food store.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you can get just a fraction of from a medicine man, like the real deal,
Okay.
you'll find some in Sedona, some places. You'll have some guy that's a speaker or come through, right?
Yeah.
Just need like a little twig that'll make that smoke, That's big wampum. Big wampum, because you're talking other side energies and the rules of the road and that kind of stuff. Additionally, you can use, and you probably have heard of using salt, correct? Have you heard about the salt?
Yeah, supposedly.
Windows, doorways.
Yeah, more Asian. You go into the corners and kind of like a feng shui thing.
This is just basically it's a etheric wall, like between North America and Mexico, and you put it literally on the doorways and literally on the windowsills.
Okay.
Okay, literally, just regular old salt. You can get,
Okay, not sea salt or anything.
well,
Just regular salt.
yeah, if it's like old, salt from the Dead Sea or something, it can't hurt.
Okay.
But the idea is it's there. And then the third thing is, if you feel they are in there, see, like you're talking to me, right? I'm talking to you, even though I'm in South America, you're in North America, and we're looking at electronic stuff on the screen. I'm really talking to you, you're talking to me. It's just pretty cool. But I'm not here and you're not there. I mean, we're not in the same place. But spiritually, we're talking at the same level. So they're coming into your place. They know you're not, they don't see you. I mean, you don't see them. They're walking around, you're taking a bath. They're like, hi, hello, lady. The dog's going like, I'm going to go in the other bathroom. So that's uncool. So if you felt the energy there and you look right at them and say, hey, look, this is my space. You're being rude and disrespectful, and that's not really what you're probably like. But I'm going to ask you to not come in here, please. Please, I'm asking you that. And by the way, you're dead. Go to the light. Go to heaven. Okay? Nobody's going to beat you up, except yourself if you do that, you big dummy. So you should be tired of walking around here and be kind of rude and angry at them. Because they're like... They're kind of like, shit,
Yeah.
This lady's talking directly to me. She must know I'm here. Yes?
Yeah. No, that when that happened the first time I did that, I was trying to be nice but firm. It seemed like it worked. You know what I mean? It seemed like it worked, but then every so often they come back.
It may or may not. It may or may not be the same jerk.
Okay.
You're at a retirement place.
I know.
Everybody,
Lots of people have died.
everybody that moved in.
Okay. All right.
Also, a couple months ago, the people were all frightened. They saw two ghosts dressed in black downstairs, and they came to me because I channeled angels right. And so I went downstairs 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm saying my prayers, and a car drives up and parks. This is 4th floor in the basement. And then people go, this is our parking spot. And I'm there at 3:30 in the morning. Blah, 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 blah. So they're looking at me like, you're nuts. What's going on? I said, I'm here. I'm trying to chase these ghosts out. And the guy's eyes went bang. And he said to his wife, what's that word? Infirma? Or that means ghost in Spanish? Phantasma. He said the word phantasma. And she went, And so then she got out of the car and she said, I saw them too. I saw 2 of them. They're dressed in black. One's over here, one's over there. Same thing the housekeeper said, right? So I went down 3 o'clock in the morning and went directly to him, and you could feel the energy. You could feel the energy. I wasn't trying to. I didn't see him, but I've asked Daisy, my guardian angel, I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
And I spoke directly to them, man to man. And I said, hey, look, you've been here a long time, but these are ladies just doing their work. Please don't be disrespectful. They're not disrespectful to you. They'll be respectful to you. And actually, you're deceased. You need to move on. Would you please consider doing that? At least move somewhere else, and we'll include you in our prayers. And it stopped. It stopped.
Yeah.
So when that was happening, I went down one night, and then 2 nights later, I went down and did the prayer because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to do it midweek. For those 2 days, my dog, Petey, was under my wife's sink every night, scared bejeebers. Just like Lily.
Yeah.
And Petey, and I'm going to, come out to get a cookie. He'd look at me like, I don't want to. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So now in conclusion, you have one advantage. You're a woman. Okay? So the female aspect of divinity is the boss. So you send a petition to, whomever you want, Kuan Yin or Virgin Mary or the Madonna or whoever you want, but just say it's to the female boss or whatever. And say, hey, look, I'm getting bugged by this thing. I would like you to, send some help to keep these people out of my space. I petition and ask that. If it's God's will at this time, it's up to you guys. And I can't do that because I'm a guy. Be like me going to a lady, can you help me? They're like, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. I will
Well,
definitely try all that.
now something in conclusion, one more minute. One thing I haven't done, but I would like to try is I'm going to leave my body tonight at between 3 and 3:30. Okay? And I'm going to come over
Okay.
to, I won't come inside your house, but I'll come out on your back sliding door on your porch and just
Okay.
try to do a distance thing and just try to be there so that they'll go, oh, look, there's a guy who will fuck with me if I go over there.
Okay.
Because, there's some
Yeah.
evil entities. They don't give a poop.
Yeah.
And you don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want to be frightened.
Yeah.
So, okay, Salt, Sage, send a petition
Yeah.
to Female Aspect. I love you, sweetheart.
Okay, love you too.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, give us a
It's always
report.
pleasure.
Give us a report
What?
later. Give us a report.
I definitely will. I will. Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
love. Bye, bye, sweetheart.
Say goodbye, Lily. Goodbye.
Bye, Lily.
Bye.
Lily, bye, bye. Okay.
Bye. Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You're always in my prayers.
Oh, thank you. You too.
All right.